Hello, everybody. This is Vivian, and it's July the 2nd, and I'm going to run through reflection number 9. I do have others written, and this one ended up becoming 9, and I just finished going over it for the second or third time, looking at the video again, and so I'm going to go ahead and post this. So this is entitled How to Manage Your Courses with a Simply Beautiful Visual Library. And it was a recorded presentation that I viewed by Sylvia Geenan. And again, due to conflict in scheduling, I'm not able to attend the live presentation. So the presenter, Sylvia Geenan, emphasizes the importance for a student to enter an attractive, user-friendly online environment. And she defined this as one that is minimalist and free from distracting animations that remind one of a Las Vegas strip. She introduced the attendees to a new interactive tool called TAC that can create any kind of environment that you need. She thinks a lot in blended learning terms and finds this tool psychologically important. She discusses space and creativity, multimedia, and the simple learning management system pyramid. And then she invited us to create a multimedia library rich in imagery as a lead into the talk. The digital library contains tools, books, imagination, and collaborative spaces. The first question I wanted to ask was, how can I learn more? I consider myself a visual learner, and her concept appeals to me very much. Sylvia advocates creating infinite space for ideas and creativity, and the internet offers this possibility. The formula, she said, that is being implemented in today's educational paradigm is for about 30% of the learning to be online and 70% in the classroom, face-to-face with a teacher. She calls this hybrid learning. As someone who owned an art gallery for 10 years, space and creativity are near and dear to my heart. So I was drawn to this presentation on a personal level as well as professional. I recall visiting possibly 100 or more artist studios in Estonia, where I had my art gallery in the 1990s and was fascinated by how each one was organized and maintained. These spaces represented sources of inspiration, and although the physical space was finite, the creative space, the virtual dimension of the mind, really was infinite. This presentation appealed to me very much. The audio at times was a bit difficult to understand, though. I recall when the first websites were being created in the 1990s, we were limited by the technology since Web 2.0 had not yet been created. Sites were static and non-interactive, and the first sites appeared amateurish with garish colors and awkward fonts that made you feel close to being seasick. I was pleased to learn that some of the simple places where my library and TAC can be embedded include WizIQ, WordPress blogs, Google Docs, Google Drive, Edmodo, and Facebook, to name a few. I never had the sense that the presenter was pushing me past my comfort level. In fact, she was opening up ideas for me regarding a simple, clear, attractive plan that I could start to follow immediately. The challenge, like anything in learning how to use yet another site, is to find the time to do this when the list of online programs continues to grow. If we take the attitude of being a lifelong learner, then the mindset changes and we realize that learning is ongoing, and the sooner an optimistic attitude is assumed, the challenge takes on a different flavor. In the traditional approach to education, we were preconditioned to assume that once you reached a certain level of your formal education, the learning sort of petered out. The myth that once you grow up, learn a skill set, and then settle down to follow the prescribed set of directions was to be expected of us. This kind of thinking is being eclipsed by one where we need to adapt to the plethora of information available to us and filter through it, selecting what we can use and what we cannot use, at least for the time being. The presenter refers to the traditional classroom as the nest and suggests that students need to fly into the wild, teacher-selected sites on the internet. I would like to learn more about setting up the simple environment that would be easy for the learner to enter and navigate. A question I have for creating this new world of self-expression is where this kind of blended learning is being implemented today. Is there any specific country or area of the world where blended learning is being embraced? Sylvia states that you can teach anything from a course book via multimedia. Is there a hub where educators can go to view some examples? I've already started to use Tuck. I will need to learn some strategies, but have had no problem adding Facebook posts to my feed via Tuck. I would like to learn more about how to create class assignments, and I'll see if I can locate some tutorials on this subject. Okay, so this is it for reflection number 9, and I'm going to go ahead and post this in my blog. So, a moment. Okay, so here I am in my dashboard in my blog. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this in. And title over here. Reflection number 9. Here's the rest of the title. I'm probably going to come back and just tidy some of this up here in terms of titles, but I'm just going to get this in for now. When I get them all in, I'm going to come back and look at them. So anyway, here's the blog posted. And we'll hit publish. And I'll probably add an image in here also. And we'll go ahead and view our post. And there it is in my blog. Okay, and thank you again for watching this. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and put this up in the designated area. Thank you.